So it was only a matter of time before we got here. But I guess Christmas is as good a time as any. December 23rd, 1976, 45 years ago today, a Mr. Alfred Gate was charged with giving proposals, right, to the then permanent secretary of the Ministry of Local Government in Trinidad. Proposals about how to reduce the inconvenience to Tobagonians on account of the fact that the Ministry of Tobago Affairs had been disbanded. So, why was the Ministry of Tobago Affairs disbanded? You may ask. Punishment. That is the punishment. What we're going to really be talking about here is a sour point in not only the relationship between Trinidad and Tobago, right? But really a sour point in the relationship between Tobago and the PNM. Now, yes, I know that they're going to come for me. I'm like, oh my God, Tobago hate Trinidadians. Oh my God, Trinidad hate Tobagonians. Let's just dissect this for a moment, please. So, in the 1976 election, September to be exact, Tobagonians voted with their Tobago-born leader A.N.R. Robinson and the DAC, thus taking away the two seats that the PNM, that the same A.N.R. Robinson had helped the PNM get in Tobago, right? So the Tobago East and the Tobago West seats now went to the DAC in that election, where previously they had been PNM. But prior to that, they weren't PNM. Prior to that, they were Tobago, they were APT James, right? So prior to that, they weren't PNM either. So they went PNM on the election before 1976 and then back to Tobago DAC in that 1976 election, right? So, you know, needless to say, Eric Williams may have been just a little bit peeved about that fact. So what did he do? He disbanded the Ministry of Tobago Affairs. And to say that it was a logistical nightmare would be putting it mildly. People weren't paid, government workers weren't paid for weeks. I mean, it really was just, people didn't know what to do. There was so much uncertainty because, I mean, now who would many of these things roll up into? So Mr. Gate was the one who gave recommendations such as basically that a general administration unit of the Ministry of Local Government should continue to sit and have the powers as if the Tobago Affairs ministry was still continuing, right? And to give them wider powers when it came to discipline, leave, and things like that, so that these could be managed in Tobago. If you want more Tobago friendly content like this, you know what to